final point on this before I let you loose. I feel like there's things you want to continue with, Josh. How much? Clearly, this depends on the size of the organization, budget, and other things. But how much How much belief do you put in self-reported data from someone to say, for example, this was a positive conversation, even though it was 6 minutes long, which is objective? How much data do you put on that versus using a tool like Gong or Chorus to use AI to calculate some of this for us?
I love tools like Gong or Chorus. If you have them, use them. They're excellent tools for exactly what we're talking about. If you don't have them, you can either have people self-report it using dispositions, and then you can monitor the calls. Something else that I've done is I've created something called a Call of Fame, where you can actually put great calls that are examples of what good is, positive conversations, so people can listen to them. I have found that once people know what good is and they've heard it in the Call of Fame, people are good. They're honest. I very rarely see anybody submitting a call that's good into the Call of Fame that's not. They kind of know what it is, especially if they know it's going to be in there. And so I've never had a problem with people being, not true.
Sure. And how is all this, if you're consulting, you're into an organization, you're helping them with the cold outreach. How is this documented? So you mentioned the Call of Fame there, which I love. Is this, because there might be tools that do some of this, I'm not sure, but how do you document this? Is it a spreadsheet? Is it saving a load of MP3 files and putting it on a shared intranet folder for the team? How do you go about collating what is good so that even new hires can be onboarded with it as well faster later on?
Yeah, so the dashboards can be built out by someone that has some sales ops experience. There's a guy called Taff Love who does this really well. He builds up really great dashboards that track the cold call flow. And then with regards to the Call of Fame, you can simply set something up on your intranet where people can click and they can actually listen to, the Call of Fame calls. And once a week, listen to a call that went really well and break down why it went well. I don't like that. I don't like doing that with calls that didn't go well. It makes people feel bad. I'm much more a fan of positive reinforcement. And just a quick side note, 30-second side note. As you know, Will, I used to teach kindergarten and first grade and third grade. And one of the things I learned pretty quickly when kids wouldn't put away their crayons was saying, Johnny, put your crayons away. Why didn't you put your crayons away? Put them away. They're a mess. That just didn't work. What did work was saying things like, hey, Susie, love how you put your crayons away. You even put the lid on tight and your colors are all in the same spot where they should be. And it's the same thing when you're coaching salespeople with this Call of Fame stuff. Like, don't focus on the negative stuff. People will rise to the occasion. I've been in these situations where people are ripping in the reps and it's not productive.